Hey, hello, how do you do? Welcome back to Operating Systems Lore. That is where I, Shady Doorags, take the concept of operating systems and apply it to a story-like fictional environment. And you guys can help me. Just leave some stuff in the blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm very bad with intros and outros unless they're scripted. So last time we made Colonel, and she's the most important part to an operating system. She's the most important part of an operating system. In our story, she's going to be the sidekick. She's going to be Opera's secretary. Kind of like Clank is to Ratchet and Clank. So, now let's go down here and let's define some more terms. Again, I have a list of terms that I already have an idea of what I'm going to use them for. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in Bitmap. Now, what is a bitmap? A bitmap is a string. It's a string of binaries. Here, I'll write it down. A string of binary digits representing the status of in items. Now, for those of you who don't know what a string is it's short for like a string of characters. So what is a character? Well, that's a character. 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 Pretty much anything you can type is a character. This is also a character. So the space is a character. Enter is a character. Yeah, anything you can type is a character, and a string is a string of characters. So when it says a string of binary digits, binaries is another term for bits, or bits in a sequence of bits. So this would be binary because bits are ones and zeros, and that's binary. That's a number that I'm not going to calculate right now. Basically, like, this is 1 in binary, this is 2 in binary, this is 3 in binary, this is 4 in binary, and so on. I could teach it to you right now, but it's better if you just look it up. So a bitmap is a string of binary digits representing the status of an item. So I'm thinking in the story, this is going to be a tool. And it's going to be something Opera here. Let's just do this with everything. Let's just create bullets. We'll start with that kind of definition, and then we'll be like tool. I only wanted to do it for things that were well detailed, but you know, my brain goes into detail for a lot of things because I'm agreeing. This is gonna be a tool. It's gonna be I want to say interconnected, but I can't think of the proper. That's not the word I'm thinking for. But it's going to be something that is connected to a kind of like internet system that anybody can pull up. They can just pull up on a device. So, but I can't think of the proper word right now, so I'm just going to say interconnected. A list displaying the status of something. Okay. So to give kind of mental example of this is, say Opera say Opera gets a call saying, hey, section 5 is down of the city or something, and she'll pull out I don't know, like an iPhone or something and press a button and say, well, according to the bitmap, it says it's perfectly fine, or something like that, just to give you an idea of what the bitmap is supposed to be. It's not really a tangible item. It's a list that they keep. I don't know, I guess they could write it down. But, yeah, I hope you guys understand what I mean when I say I want it to be just a digital kind of list. Alright, so next item on the list is caching. Fun times. Now, caching in operating system terms means copying information into a faster storage system. So do we have main memory on here? We do not have main memory on here. Okay, main memory is going to be an important term. I've already got a thing for it, but we're going to need it later. So I didn't mean to insert. I don't know how I got there. No, go back. So caching is just going to be a term. Okay, I'm going to put that. I should put that at the beginning of everything. Item. Let's classify these as items, terms, characters, locations. Okay, let's put that at the beginning just so we know. items. Types of, what am I thinking of? Concepts. Types of concepts. Characters, races, or items. Or what races be, you know what, I'm just going to distinguish it. Races, items, locations, terms. Okay? Now these are the 5 types of things a word can be. So we already have that these are characters. I just have the characters separated for now, which I think is still fine. So let's world vocabulary, I'm going to say. I guess I should say diction. Diction makes more sense than just vocabulary. Algorithm, that's just cleaning this up a bit. Algorithm, that is a term. Or would it be an item? I'm going to say term. A bit is an item. A bitmap is an item. Caching is a term. Comp, that is a place, a location. Computer system structure, that is a term. That is definitely a term. Why does it keep, like, I keep moving and this up here keeps changing? I'm not pressing any buttons to change it. But this is a term. And this is a an occupation. Would that be considered an item or a term? When I'm thinking of the word item, I'm using it as a synonym for noun. I shouldn't. An item should be like an actual useful thing. So, okay. So going back to caching, that's just going to be a term. And it's going to be a term used for moving data, or moving objects. I don't want to say data, because everything's going to be made of data. So, moving objects. Okay? I think that's simple enough. Just use that for caching. Okay. I'm gonna clean up some of this stuff. So this is going to be short for computer. The city, the story takes place in. Okay, computer system structure, the classification system of which citizens are classified in. Let's put this down here. There you go. Control. Here. Extends the control program type of it protects and enforces. What does the control program itself do? Opera is a control program, an operating system. This is still more of a description than it is a definition. So, a type of authority, a program that protects and enforces the connection between users and software. Yay! Opera is a control program because she is an operating system. Now, what is the next term? We were just at caching. Caching is going to be a term for moving objects. The next one on the list, I have clustered systems. Do I have that in here? No. Okay, so let's go to clustered system. Clustered system. That's when multiple machines work together. Yeah, that's all that is. So I didn't bold this. So this is going to be a term. This is definitely going to be a term. Term. Cluster system. When multiple communities work together. So as an example of clustered system, if Opera, say, needed help from another city, that's outside of comp. She would probably say, let's form a clustered system. That's the best example I can think of. And we are out of time for this episode. So we got a bit done. We got some stuff done. Drinking water. Pretty much redefining some terms. And that's probably what we're going to do for the next couple of episodes, because I have a lot of those terms predefined sitting over here to the side. But anyway, as usual, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I would love to hear your suggestions on how to improve this lore. This is not all the way over for some reason. Okay. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. But until then, so long, farewell, ad vida say, goodbye.